Up next, our program guest, the Foreign Minister, Julie Bishop. And while she joins us, here's some reaction to the news that former MP Wyatt Roy visited the front line in Iraq.
There was about 15 Daesh terrorists. They were less than a kilometre away and they were shooting 50 cal Russian Dushkas and RPGs. It was a very dangerous environment. It's not one that I expected to be in.
I mean, this is profoundly stupid, profoundly selfish. We're talking about a war zone. This is not a Kontiki tour here.
It is certainly not a tourist destination.
It looks like he was trying to act out some Top Gun fantasy, but frankly, this is irresponsible behaviour.
It was stupid, it was foolish of him.
I'm sure that our friendship will endure beyond what is obviously clearly a strong disagreement.
Julie Bishop, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
The Courier Mail headline on Friday read, "ISIS almost killed me." The story pointed out that Wyatt Roy came under fire from ISIS. Now, he came under fire from you, as it turned out. You're clearly not impressed.
Mr. Roy travelled to northern Iraq as a private citizen. He was not there in any official capacity. He was not there for work purposes. He was essentially a tourist. And by travelling to northern Iraq, it is one of the most dangerous hotspots on earth. He put himself at a very high risk of injury or death or capture by this terrorist organisation, ISIL, and we know what this organisation has done to those that it captures. And I think there would have been a very significant and justifiable public outcry if Australian government resources had to be diverted from the fight against ISIL in Iraq to rescue or evacuate Wyatt Roy, because he was in such a dangerous situation.
And given that until very recently he was a Member of Parliament, what sort of a message does that send more broadly?
Well, I have been consistently warning Australians not to travel to Syria and Iraq. Indeed, there are parts of both countries that are out of bounds for Australian citizens. It's an offence to travel there, and I do not want to encourage any thrill seekers to go over to Iraq and Syria and observe what is going on. This is a war. There is a conflict of mammoth proportions in both Syria and Iraq, and our formal official government advice is do not travel there.
Is that what he was, a thrill seeker?
Well, I'm yet to understand the justification for him going to the northern part of Iraq, to the front line of the war between ISIL and the Peshmerga.
All right, let's talk about the MH17